The Ime Udoka scandal has rocked the NBA and, of course, the Boston Celtics organization. And for the first time, we're hearing reactions from the players themselves. Now, of course, all of this is coming on the heels of Ime Udoka being suspended for 1 year from the Boston Celtics. The head coach, who is going into his second year after they are defending Eastern Conference champions, went to the NBA Finals and lost to the Golden State Warriors. A lot of expectations for this team and a lot of expectations for Ime Udoka. But all that went down the toilet when he had an affair with a member of the Boston Celtics staff. And the rumors that have been coming out, the reports that have been coming out, indicate that it goes far beyond a simple, workplace romance type of situation. There are reports about this woman potentially being married to the vice president or one of the vice presidents of the Boston Celtics. There's reports that there may be more than one woman involved. Well, now the players themselves are responding. Two of the most prominent Celtics players, Jalen Brown and Jayson Tatum, both spoke out on this. Celtics Jalen Brown on Ime Udoka scandal, shocked and confused over it all. And before I even listen to what Jalen Brown and Jayson Tatum say, I do just want to remind everybody that there is a report out there from Nia Long's camp that some Boston Celtics player, specifically a starter for the Boston Celtics, may have been one of the people to leak this. That's the reports coming out of Nia Long's camp. And for those of you that aren't aware, Nia Long is the fiance, longtime partner of Boston Celtics head coach Ime Udoka. But let's listen to what Jalen Brown has to say first.
I just want to start with, I guess, the question probably we all want to ask. What was your reaction to the allegations against Ime? And then has he had any conversations with you or the rest of the team?
No conversations as far as me on my end. Initial reactions, I think we were all, shocked what was going on, a little confused, a little bit, but a lot of that information wasn't being shared with us or members of the team, so we can't really comment on it. Yeah, like you.
And it does sound like a lot of these guys may have found out around the same time that everybody else did and maybe still don't know the full story. And you do have to wonder how much some of these players did know. If reportedly one of them knew enough to snitch about it because they knew what was going on, were there any players that were in the know about this? And let's be real. They're basketball guys. They're young guys. They might not care that their head coach is stepping out, that he's hooking up with somebody. And I'm not here to be the moral authority for anyone over anything. I don't care who Ime Udoka goes and sleeps around with. But if you do get caught, and if it does turn out that it's another person in the Celtics organization, that you are breaking the rules, and that person might be married to one of the people you report to, that is a huge fucking deal.
You said, John, it's a lot going on. Some we could control, some we couldn't. So the best we could say is just to move on, I guess. Initial reactions, like you said, I was a little confused, but nobody really has any of the information. So it's kind of difficult to really make a comment on, how things were supposed to go, how the process went or anything. So
these guys have to wonder, too, if Ime Udoka is ever going to be back. He got a year's suspension, but a lot of people suspect he will not be with the Celtics when that year is up, that they're just going to eventually part ways with Ime Udoka after everything that's happened. Now we have Jayson Tatum as well.
Your reaction in the last 48, 72 hours, have you spoken with your former coach? How do you move forward? What's going through your head?
I guess I feel like everybody else, it's a lot to process, unexpected, especially, right, coming into this season and you feel a certain way that, coming off last year that you're excited and trying to do all these things, and just a lot, if I'm being honest. And I guess along with everybody else, you're still trying to process it all, knowing that, we start practice tomorrow.
Have you had any conversations with him since this happened?
So both Jayson Tatum and Jalen Brown said they've had no conversation. So is Ime Udoka just on radio silence right now? I feel like if he was that close to these guys, he might reach out. He might try to clarify something. He might try to apologize to more than just the stock, hey, put it out there on Twitter. But according to Jalen Brown and Jayson Tatum, Ime Udoka has not reached out and spoke to them about this. Jayson Tatum brought it up. They have a lot of expectations going into this year. Jayson Tatum had probably the best year of his career last year. Looked like he really did take a step, especially moments in those playoffs. Still came up short a couple games as well. A little bit inconsistent when you did get down into the NBA Finals, Eastern Conference Finals, things like that. But the Celtics as a whole, they had to feel like they were ready to defend that Eastern Conference championship, that they were ready to go back to the NBA Finals, but this time win and bring home the title. Now all of that's up in flames. I also cannot help but think about the report that these are 2 of the 5 guys right here. 2 of the 5 people, Boston Celtics starters, who could potentially have snitched on Ime Udoka. So all that's going on as I'm watching them react as well. What do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.